Okay, and we are live over on to Twitch as well now. Obviously, Twitch is going to be having a delay of 2 minutes, so obviously people over on Discord can see everything on time. Um, yeah, she's supposed to get the patch in mid-season patch, and we are joined in the audience by Mr. Uncle Reskin himself. Um, I'm going to invite him very quickly to speak onto the stage, just so he can get a. Oh, there's Ronan. Hey, Ronan.
Hey, what's going on?
It's going fine. Obviously, both you two are the masterminds behind this whole tournament. If you want to explain to both audience here as well as the audience that are listening in live on to Twitch what is going to be happening, as well as a little download of how this whole tournament, in-house tournament, is going to be working.
Well, this little tournament was the idea of Rez. Um, he came up to me one morning. Hey, wouldn't it be nice if we had like some sort of tournament in here in Militia? I was like, sure thing, and I just kind of ran with it. Um, Started drafting up rules and all those kinds of things. So teams, players, signed up, had a draft after assigning captains. They made their own team. All members of militia, of course. Try from a wide range of skills, from all the way up to GM, down to silver and bronze. Um, the match format, 5v5 classic. We we go in some sort of bracket every week. The teams are going to get matched up like we have today, 2PCv4Console and the Lagooners. And the outcome of the match depends on the number of maps they win. Depending on the number of maps that they win, they get a certain number of points, and it changes their standing. And after 4 weeks of matches, we will go on to round two, where 50% of the teams will be eliminated, and then we'll go into round two, semifinals, and finals, where the two best teams will duke it out in a best of three matches of 5 maps.
Yep,
So that
and
is the general idea. We work with bands, and the losers pick maps.
yep. And when we come to map pool, obviously we're currently looking at a Lijiang Tower. The first map has to be a control map. Normally, how it works, I don't think this team is very aware of how it works, but you flip a coin. The person who wins the coin flip gets the first map choice, and the loser gets the first map, the first ban of the character. With that being said, Uh, a
Look,
Lucio Ramatra ban has come through.
You guys, you have no idea how excited I am, from just an idea to now seeing the first match roll out with the rules and everything in our map pool. I am beyond excited.
Well,
yeah, I've kind of been talking about this thing for a while. I'm probably gonna be a bum for the next few weeks just watching all of this take place. We're actually considering an exciting new rule: headshots only.
that would be heavily interesting to see how that goes. With Matt being on this Legionnaires team, do you think that would be a problem for them?
Uh, um, I jest, but it would be interesting. Um, and I think if this tournament goes very well, we could have an exciting future here with future tournaments, not only for Overwatch, but for the other games like COD and Marvel Rivals as well. I'm sure that that we have some multi-talented people in this server that are interested in trying out their skills in other games. You know, this is a tournament that that while you know I kind of had the idea for, Ronan put it on his back and carried it. It is carrying it across the finish line. But the hope is that we inspire, um, you know, people to come along and bring in their ideas and want to help participate and make this tournament even better than this one that we are currently holding. Um, I think that moving forward, you know, this was for the community to you know bond and have everybody come together and play and practice and sort of build that camaraderie. So I'm excited to see what new friends are made out of this.
100%. And as we are looking into the Legion Tower, thank you very much for you two for joining the box momentarily. We have a night market to go off with, and we look to be Legion Tower during the day. Obviously, we're going to be waiting for the teams to finalise their compositions, and obviously, I have a delay onto Twitch, so they don't. Anyone who's deciding to be a naughty person and stream tonight, they can't get a look into it.
Ready for battle.
But we're going to be looking at this team comp here for Legionnaires with Sleepy Alley on the Orisa, Legion on the May, KNG on the Sim, Monitor on the Anna, and Waldo on the Juno.
Interesting. They're going to be rolling it out. I feel like KNG might swap off the Symmetra. It might be just the TP, but maybe they're going for the TP play. Who knows?
And Gobbly, aka Tilted Axis, on his signature Reinhardt. On board with Franz, as he gets the first elimination onto Legion, actually. On board with the Genji player. Sleepy Alley takes care of Sok in the back line. Down there, Juno is going to be the sign of 2PC4Console. Very long title for the name. Icebox already forced. KNG over to the Tracer. Sleepy Alley does take out Burn now. But down goes Legion yet again. Surf Leash goes down by Sleepy Alley. Both supports now down one side of 2PC4Console. Tilted Axis follows suit. Florence trying his best. Legion takes care of the issue of the Genji that's had his number twice.
Florence looking incredibly aggressive and effective on the Genji.
Run to the sideline is going to be the side of Legionnaires. Minefield out onto Tilted Axis now. Down they go, Monitor taking care of the Reinhardt. Looking over at the engage here on the side to the sideline for the back line. In comes the hack, in comes the slam, hits 3 members. But Florence takes care of Sleepy Alley. Bernal gets his hands dirty. Waldo down. Legion takes care of Sok. Legion takes care of Surf Leash. Legion down to Bernal. KNG takes care of Florence. It's a very scruffy fight here. Sojourn versus Tracer. Bernal versus KNG. KNG goes down to headshot from Bernal. Bernal goes down to Legion. Shatter in from Tilted though. The link does not connect. In comes Rally though from the Brigitte. Down goes Waldo. Blade gets both supports. Sleepy Alley does get it, so Fleesh Suns goes down to Sleepy Alley as well. No supports for the Reinhardt here. Half out. Needs to get out, really, in my opinion, but hey ho, he's going to stick on point. Stick with until Legion takes care of the Reinhardt. But now on point, looking for anything, does take care of Legion, but they gets taken care of by KNG here. Lorenz deciding to get out of the dodge, but goes down to the Tracer as well. So Leash also down to the Tracer. In comes Reinhardt into the ball. Very aggressive play here from Tilted Access without any support. Any thoughts, Ron?
I was looking at this and I am surprised at the outcome because Lagooners seem to have better point cap, but 2PCv4 consoles seem to have the advantage on all the guns, but somehow they still couldn't pull it off.
In comes the EMP on top of the minefield. Doesn't take care of Sock. Down goes Burnout. Down goes Tilted. But Florenz again. KNG goes down, but that is the team fight going in the way of Legionnaires. 100 to 47.
Score 0.
I'm a little disappointed that 2PCv4 console didn't have time to pull out their ultimates, because I feel like they could have had some solid fights, but some of the ultimates stayed on the shelf, and that might have cost them the win.
Burnell goes over to the Cassidy currently at spawn. Sleepy decides, you know what, I'm going to go Rhine versus Rhine, but Tilted decides the Hog is the best in their opinion. Interesting whole mix up here with a also Florenz on to the Reaper for the side of 2PC. And as I said, over to the Brawl fully here for Legionnaires. Alan comes to sleep dark, but KNG first one to fall by Bernal. The Cassidy getting their hands dirty. On board very quickly with some leash. Looking for any engage. Down goes Florenz though. Reaper getting killed by Legion themselves. Sleepy goes down to Bernal. See? Leash thinks that the mortality field is needed. Sock does go down to Waldo though. Brig takes care of Brig. Legion takes care of Tilted. Down to only a Baptiste and a Cassidy here, but it is Vernal on this Cassidy. In fact, we're going to follow the Cassidy momentarily. But anything, Sleepy over onto the Resin as well. Didn't catch that when it first happened. Already 10% away from a high noon is going to be Vernal. Looks heavily strong on any hit scan that you put him onto. Now 3% away from this high noon. Down goes Waldo. Looks for any follow-up as well. No need to assist. There comes the EMP on top of the moon. Gets rid of the moon, in fact. 3-man EMP for KNG. Sorry, 3-man pulse correction from KNG there. On top of the EMP from Legion. Run them.
I cannot believe the triple pulse happened here. That was some A-grade coordination from the side of Lagoon. I am impressed.
Death Blossom out, but does connect with 2. Hold her down, KNG follows suit as well. Down to 2 members just on point, one to down, Sleepy Alley follows suit. With a very late decisive ult there from the Reaper of Florenz, getting some point back. 72% though in favour of Legionnaires here. Legion down! Caught out by the Reaper that was just speaking about. Down goes the Wanter to the pig pen, in fact. In comes the whole hog. Gets a spear to the face from the tank player of Sleepy Alley here. Tower Surge in hand. 75% and climbing here for the side of 2PC4Console. Looking for a test surge, it's going to be Sleep Alley. In it goes, and high noon on top. But now does get caught out though. Misses that. Immortality Field is also popped in that fight. Down to 7 HP, Sock goes down first, followed down by Surfleash. Only on point is going to be Tilted Axis. Godly here being pushed out, killed by King G. That's going to be a flip at 99%.
It's looking a little dire for 2PC4Console right now on the alt economy. With Monitor having Nano coming online, Lagooners are in a good spot to hold their ground.
Yeah, Lagooners here. Also, Legion, just take care of Reaper in as getting your thoughts there. Out comes the anti-nade, but does not connect with the Roadhog though. Window is pushed by Surfleash, but now does take care of KNG. Transfer of the Nano is engaged here. Noon is also engaged from Legion themselves. Looking very thin. But now does take care of the. Although down goes KNG, down goes Tilted Axis though to Legion. Pigpen does take down the Cassidy to half health. Up onto the high ground as the flip comes through for 2CP as 199. Run them.
Score 1.
I am so glad we have a map on our hands. We will see a third map.
Ready for battle.
100%. We go now to Gardens. Very aggressive ability can be played here. Sleepy Alley already over to the ball. Wants to do this dive, which was very aggressive on the first point of Night Gardens.
5.
So
Yeah, absolutely, causing a lot of the disruption in the backline that of 2PC4Console, and making them play on the back foot constantly. We'll see if they can repeat it here.
Tilted aren't going to be going over to the bridges. They're going to go to White Room here on the sideline. Anti-nade out hits 3 members of 2CP PC. Cassidy also in the backline with Sleepy Alley. Going on the ball. Blue runs. Reaper looking for anything here. Hackers come through. But now does take care of Legion. Oh, Lagoon.
Not many kills here. It's a slow, drawn-out fight. A lot of pressure. It seems like a war of.
Sleepy Alley gets
kind of a
pushed
war of
off the
attrition.
map by Sock. Sorry for going you out off that run.
No problem. No problem.
Onto the sidelines goes the Sombra and the rest of Lagooners here. Looking for any engage. Already anti-nade is engaged here. Anti-nade engaged as well from... In comes the EMP, hits 3 members of the team. Down goes the team as well. Sleepy Alley hitting them up into the air on top of that EMP. Down to just Tilted Axis on point. Down, there you go. That is a flip coming through at 51%. Good first engage though from 2PC4Console. Getting that 51% lead already. Can obviously look at this engagement here. Sleepy Alley also decides Hog is the best character to go here for the tank player. We go more.
Might I point out that 2PC4Console almost has 5 ults on the board here. If they play this correctly, they can eventually take it.
There goes the window. In comes the pulse bomb though, but that only connects with the immortality field for the Baptiste. In comes the rally from Sock. In comes the other rally from Waldo. In comes the whole Hog. This is just them dumping ults here at this point. just the Noon and the Death Blossom here for the side of 2PC. Lorenz gets to make that 3 players with a distance shot. Sleepy Alley does take care of the Reaper as they look for a re-engage here. Whole Hog almost on the board here for Sleepy Alley. But they cannot look anywhere other than this Death Blossom and this High Noon still on the board here for the side of 2PC. Down goes KNG already. Caught out by the Reaper. In comes the Whole Hog, in comes the Dano. That's a lot of damage. In comes the Bernal, but unfortunately not able to get anything on. Does not decide to engage the High Noon Death. 99% though for the side of 2PC. 49% and climbing here for Legioners. Run.
I'm hoping 2PC can make those ultimates work in their favor. Because EMP and Pulse are coming online and that might be dangerous. We need to be proactive here.
100%, as well as a Noon available, as well as potential window here shortly for so please. High Noon does not get anything, EMP already out with the Pulse Bomb. The Pulse Bomb does not connect, but it's not needed. Waldo takes care of her now. The Waldo does take care of Sleepy Alley. Waldo also gets tilted access. That's going to be a flip and sustain coming through for the side of Legionnaires. As 19% and climbing here. Final touch from the Reaper of Lorenz. In comes the final cap of 99 to 100.
Lagooners taking map 1.
Sleepy Alley
that was
with the game as well on top of that. As we watch the double roll through, but now going down. So Fleesh getting a bit of a punch there. Now we look at Go on, sorry.
No problem. I am very pleased with this matchup. That was a very close map. I'm looking forward to the rest of that series. This is going to be very exciting.
100%. We now go to 2PCv4Console for either an escort, flashpoint, hybrid, or push map. Again, for those that are watching along. Escort, we have Junkertown, Rialto, Shambali, Monastery, Gibraltar. We have all 3 flashpoints available. Hybrid are Iconward, Kings Row, Midtown, and Numbani. And we have all 4 push maps on top of that. With that being said, Ronan, with the tempo that 2PC are wanting to play, what do you think they're wanting to go to here?
I think they're looking for a lot of old combo, and they're trying to ignore, so to speak, the Sleepy Ally ball and get at the hearts at the core of Lagooners. The problem is that they do not seem to have been successful. KNG and Monter causing a lot of damage and a lot of disruption, and Sleepy Ally constantly harassing and making their backline turn around, causing a lot of issues.
Yeah, 100%. KNG as well, looking heavily mighty on that Tracer. I don't know exactly what they play outside of the Tracer, but that 3-man Pulse Bomb, nothing to scoff at. As we wait for map choice and bans to come through.
I'm getting called into for a ruling. I will be right back.
No worries. And I go to the audience for their thoughts and views on that first map, as well as potential picks here. Obviously, you've heard me say what map choices and maps we have in the bag. Where do you think 2PC are going to be taking us here? What type is map 2? They can fully choose the map choice as well as the game mode. So they choose map and game mode here. So they can go to anything here, Ace, as long as it's within the allotment.
Actually, there's a specific order in terms of the maps they're supposed to play. It's supposed to go in a very specific order.
Thank you, Ron.
Um,
Even I didn't know this.
hold on. I will get that for you.
Many thanks.
The specific order they are supposed to abide by is
I just have the
control,
control.
escort, flashpoint, hybrid, and push.
Okay,
So here it seems like we're going to Rialto for escorts.
interesting. With this being played with Legionnaires, they're obviously wanting to play a lot of ball comp here. It still plays into that composition, in my opinion. With that being said, audience, what do you think is going to be played here from both sides?
I have a personal feeling that we're going to see a lot of comfort picks. But early on, probably a bit of poke, maybe some widows or sojourn come out. Later on, to the third point, definitely it's going to be if there's some swaps happen, it's going to be more brawl favored.
100%. I have to agree with you there.
I wonder what Tilted Axis is gonna pull out as tank for Rialto because a lot of high grounds. If he decides to go to his signature Reinhardt, he might struggle a little bit here. I cannot wait to see what he's gonna pick.
Yep, and we're just waiting for the bans. Here we go. They have banned the Widow, and 2PC have banned the Anna. Monitor not happy
Interesting.
about the Anna ban. Unsurprisingly.
His beloved nade is no longer in play. We some swaps are gonna have to happen for Lagooners. Let's see what happens. A Zenyatta, perhaps, would be interesting.
I think they're both their substitutes are DPS players, aren't they? Which would be interesting. Friends out, BB165 in. Which is an interesting pick there. With that pick being coming through, obviously I don't know what they've done in the past, so I can't comment on the composition. Sark plays a lot of the main support, so does Fleesh, so it's interesting to see who's going back and forth between that main support role and who's going to be taking up the off support role. Sorry, the flex support role. But no substitutes here for Legionnaires. Tells me that they're wanting to stick with Monitor in the composition. But the question is, what do they go to?
I think Sock mainly plays main support, so I'm thinking BBI is going to be on the flex support. Would be my guess. No, he's on the DPS. My apologies. My mistake.
Okay, so they have made a swap, but it's an internal swap for role. From what we've just seen with the overlay. Because it looks like Lagoon is going to be playing the support. No, I was fooled.
Initiating match.
Oh, I think they were just trolling us a little bit, pulling one over us.
As we look at the defender's spawn, as we wait for their choice.
Every time I look at these spawn rooms a little longer while I'm not playing, I always find little extra tidbits that I never noticed.
Ready for battle.
Okay, it's going to be a bat brig here.
Baptiste, Brig,
With the
Sojourn, and
Sojourn
Freya.
Freya with a Sigma. Tilted Access looks to be picking the Roadhog here, potentially looking for a hook over one of these angles over the bridge. And with where he's playing, that's pretty much a definite.
He's even setting himself up. So a lot of poke is gonna come through. Both teams seems to be heavily invested in the poke archetype. Let's see it.
BBI on the Torbjorn as well, so this is an interesting composition here. Up into the air goes the Echo, KNG sees the Roadhog and forcing the backer immediately. Down goes BBI's turret. Sojourn battle up in the top, but now goes to Southern Hatred. Gets bested by KNG. KNG goes down to the Southern Hatred. No follow-up though, unfortunately. Up in the air is going to be KNG. BBI does take care of Monster though. Bring up to the rock. BBI does take care of two. On board with Torbjorn. Takes care of Mordo. Battling the Sojourn, but does go down, but still his turret does take care of his own. Sig Alley does take care of the Sock, but does go down to the other support of Surfleech. After that fight, run your thoughts so far.
That was a bit of a scrappy fight, and I'm surprised to see Torbjorn being playing here, but it seems to be working for them.
Got to call and point. The Flux was also engaged by Sleepy Alley. Goes down first, followed by KNG. More than follows suit by the Tilted Access.
And no card
for
pushed.
the Baptiste there.
no card push for the Lagooners on this fight.
Bernal already has this overclock in pocket as well. Looking for any engagement already. In comes the... In comes the overclock. Takes care of Lago. Down goes Monitor. Bernal showing why he has been picked as the hit scan for 2PC4Console.
I'm a little scared. 2PC being a little careless with their ult economy here, dumping 3 ults.
There goes window. Soldier through a window is always going to be nasty.
60 seconds.
Matrix out for 2PC. As you said, being a bit uncautious here. 3 ults here for Legionnaires, including that overclock, the amplification matrix themselves, as well as a rally. In comes the Nemesis form for Sleepy Alley to get some push. Cut back to where it was at the start of last fight. Both flanks are pushed. Out comes the overclock. Does take care of 2 already. Down goes Sir Fleesh to the Genji. Sleepy Alley follows up with the kill onto Tilted Access, and Sock goes for a swim.
10 seconds.
10 seconds for OT. Cart pushing along very nicely. No ult here other than the Annihilation, which immediately gets bombed into the drink. Sock getting the boop onto the Ramatra. No ult there for you, sir. But now get some
No ult.
care of Lagoon.
Just a cup of water.
In comes the Orisa swap as point A has already been camped. Over to the bridge. Looking for any engagement. It is going to be Lagooners here. Already seen the opportunity. Sees the turret. In comes the overclock. Down goes the Brigitte though. Ball though. Kendry gets Bernal. Overclock off the table now for the side of 2PC. Sleepy Alley just taking care of Sock. Sock just taking care of KNG. On board with the Orisa here. Sleepy Alley taking care of Tilted Access, and Goblin goes down. Taking care of Tesso's on board here now for the Orisa. With the overclock 10% away for Lagoon as well. No ults other than the whole hog here from the side of 2PC. If you're 2PC, are you starting to worry about your ult economy compared to Legionnaires? Yes, you are, because Fleesh takes care of Sleepy Alley, but already the what's it called invested? The whole hog invested. No more ults for the side of 2PC. And nothing was invested from the side of Legionnaires.
At the moment, I think Lagooners are in a good position here in terms of ult economy.
So Felicia now has a amplification matrix here ready. With an Eva on the enemy team, that's a window for window, that's a overclock through a amplification matrix. Takes care of only Sock, but does take care of 2 deployables and Bernal. Tilted Access does take care of Sleepy Alleys, but goes down to Lagoon. And that is the team wipe in favour for Legionnaires. Lagooners, or however you want to spin that stone, the team name. 2PC wanting to re-engage with just Bernal. The lamp is engaged here from both teams, so does go down though very quickly. Sock does from Monster. In comes the blade. Nothing for it now. Rally invested. Overtime is here.
This ends now.
Waldo goes down. So Tilted after taking care of Sock. In comes the overclock as well. But that is where the payload is going to end just shy of point B.
Score 0-1.
Running.
Switching sides.
I can see that Lagooners seem to have a game plan. They have some specific combos they're looking for. The window overclock consistently every time. They're looking for it. They're doing it. I'm also impressed by by 2PCs who seem to be holding their ground, having good timing, but seem to be a little more reckless and they're and uncoordinated on their ultimate usage. But what do I know? They still held it. Let's see what they do on attack.
100%. I have to slightly agree with you. Alt economy usage was a little flimsy there. Ronaldo. We look very quickly at the scoreboard. No surprise, the main person who's doing the damage is actually BBI with this Torion. A lot of that defense was down to the Tor picking off heads or the turret just taking care of people from their backline.
5,
And
4.
we're looking
Do
at
not underestimate those Torbjorn bolts. They will get you.
But now got to half health already. Has to get immediate help and the assistance. Down goes BBI though. Torbjorn out the field for the moment. Made out by Vernal. Looking for any engagement already. Sleepy Alley on this Sigma. Don't be having a late flaggers on a Soldier 76. The lights are out. Well, they're takes care of all tilted axis.
Railgun charge holding.
Never count out the Discord or promising Asa. Lagoon gets caught out. Has to utilise the heal station. Top down, tilted axis follows suit. But now looking for any engagement here. Sees both the DPS goes down to the soldier. Just 1 point is going to be for BVI. Let's get taken care of by Waldo. Turret also been taken care of.
Area denial.
And as we just look here at how split via the overlay of the player position, look at where Legionnaires are playing. In comes the box. Beats out, does save the members of 2PC. Down goes the members of Legionnaires. Sokto does go down in the meantime as well as Vernal, but team fight and team win goes in favour of 2PC for console.
This ends now.
Waldo goes down
At
early.
this moment, if 2PC can cap this rapidly, they'll have a significant time back advantage. 4
And
minutes on the
point
clock.
A already capped. As you said, 4 minutes on the clock here for the side of 2PC for console. Looking in the better position, in my opinion, than what Legionnaires looked. But again, their ult economy is very much less than what Legionnaires are doing. 3 ults here. Window, a Transcendence, a Visor available. Shatter, multiple available. The Nemesis form for Sleepy Alley. Does get does get a Bernal in their face. That is not what you want, but unfortunately Bernal does go down because, you know, tank versus DPS player, we all know how that song and dance normally goes. DPI does take care of Sleepy though. Tilted Access goes down to Monster, Monster goes down to Fleesh. Very scrappy fight. A window is engaged, but both the Transcendence and the Visor engaged here from Legionnaires. Legion taking care of 3, Bernal taking care of 2. On board with the Soulshine player.
Sails empowered and ready to fire.
Are we shocked that Bernal is doing Bernal things? No. KG goes out. Bernal immediately taken care of. Already down to 2 minutes now. But all that they need to do is keep Team Legionnaires off this payload, and there it is. There's the win. 2PC.
Wow,
Now
we
take
have
the
a
score.
series on our hands. 2PCs fighting back 1-1 with a convincing win on Rialto.
100%. I had to agree with
That's 2. Not so fast. Cybernetics regulated.
where is that Matt King?
You will have to excuse me, I will be right back.
There's now the map choice goes to Legionnaires. Obviously, we go to another map. We'll have to double check with Ronan what they're going to be going to once he gets back. I believe we're going to be going to Flashpoint. And Sorvasa picked here for Flashpoint from Legionnaires. They also get the first ban for losing that map. And we go to the audience very quickly. What do you think they're going to be banning here in terms of characters?
I am back.
I'm just getting chat's views on what is going to be picked here for a ban. Before we do get any bans, we do have the ball ban coming through from 2PC.
I feel like they want to shut down Sleepy Ally early with this map with a lot of space where Ball can wreak havoc.
Especially with Saravasa. Legionnaires, obviously, ball ban is interesting. This is a rough ball map. True there, Ace. What do you think Legionnaires are going to ban, though? Best part
Jericho.
of this map that all Fleesh and Sleepy play on the same comp team. Yeah, they would do. Pretty much all of Fleech's team is pretty much the original Phoenix team as well, which I find heavily interesting.
They're looking to leverage their synergy to take it as far as they can in the tournament.
100%. Akiri ban here is interesting. Obviously wanting to stop anti-nades maybe, but well, to allow anti-nades coming through, which means monitors most likely going to be back on that Ana here.
That is true. That will give Monter a lot of space to work with these nades, making them more impactful, depending on what 2PCv4Console does in terms of their front line. That might be a dangerous gamble.
100%. We'll see what they want to play here. Also, we're for some strange reason over in ruins. That's where you quickly fly over to
Initiating
what's going to be 2PC's spawn. As we look at their starting composition. With a third map going to be, sorry, a fourth map definitely on the table.
ready for battle.
Tilted Axis goes back to the right. Sleepy Ally on the JQ. KNG Tracer. Lagoon on the May. Juno monitor. Waldo on the brig. So no Ana here for the specialist.
I feel like the Lagooners are gonna be relying on those Maywall as an engage tool, and then just kind of slam their team into whoever they walled. And I feel this is what we're gonna see.
100%, and still BBI in this competition with the Torbjorn. Top player over onto the left-hand side of the map is going to be Lagooners. Down, Vanal already getting the best of KNG. In comes the charge. Wall already utilised by the mate to try and split off the Reinhardt, but unfortunately nothing gained from that wall. Down to 7 HP goes poor Sleepy Ally. But does take care of the Tilted Axis, aka Godly, in the meantime. Obviously, a team win, fight win for this side of 2PC for console, but we'll see. Godly back.
I'm happy to see 2PCs finding their footing and being a bit more aggressive. That first map looked a little rough for them, but they seem to be finding their rhythm here.
100%. In comes the rush from the Legionnaires team. Already pin into the JQ, not what you want to probably do, but that's a super HP goes that JQ. KNG does take care of the turret, but so Legion taking care of Ali. Legion going down to Bernal. KNG gets the lamp, but tilted access on Waldo. Down goes Monitor to just a powered up shot from Bernal. Bernal again, this Sojourn player that is always aggressive, has an OC already on the board, by the way, with a shatter for the side of 2PC. No ults available here yet for the side of Legionnaires. In comes the shatter, only hits the JQ, but that's all they needed to do. Sleepy Ally down. The rest of the team is falling back very quickly. KNG look to attempt to go around the back, but finds the turret. Waldo does take care of Sock though in the meantime. Waldo does go down to the nade from Bernal out of everything. And Bernal, such a good angle here for the Sojourn player. Still OC in the back pocket as well. Looking at a window beat as well. Still no ultimates here for the side of the Legionnaires. Close to a rush though from the JQ. as well as a orbital and a rally. Here comes the orbital, here comes the clock. With a frozen core on top of each traveller. Burnell gets free. Direction 4. Team fight comes through.
Now you see me?
Burnell, showing why he got chose first. Out of all players.
Sir Fleesh smiling on his investment today.
Burnell earning the cookies that he was paid for to join Lucia's team here. That is a joke, by the way, guys.
I will not deny or confirm that there was a cookie payment exchange between Fleesh and Vernal.
But already onto this other side angle, goes top of access. Looking for any engage, it's going to be Legion though.
Unlocks in 10 seconds.
Immediately dealt with by Burnell saying no, don't poke it. You don't want to poke angles where Burnell's poking. Down to half health goes KNG, by the way. Out comes the visor. Only ult that is available right now for Silent Legionnaires, but Sir Fleesh does take her and in comes Reckoning. Does connect with Tilted as well as poor BBI. Turret on point though. Take it to JQ too, it's something of health, by the way. This go down. So it goes down to Sleepy Ally. That is the flip. And point first coming over to the side of Legionnaires. Okay. For a re-engage now is going to be 2PC. Shatter beat OC in hand. On board. Juno of Monitor. OC in the back line goes Monitor. Oh, Monitor. OC claims 2 lives. So now looking for a third. Goes down to Sir Fleesh. Does Waldo. Sleepy Ally goes down to Tilted Access.
Railgun still at full power.
But now still 100% charge on this charged up shot. Looking for anyone to poke their head immediately. Nice knife from Sleepy Ally to catch the Sojourn though, but unfortunately nothing gained. Suffer of HP for the monster there. Rally pop from Waldo. No other ults needed. Towards point they go. Down goes Burnell. Range damage dealer off the point right now for the side of 2PC.
Time for the reckoning.
In comes the Reckoning. So Fleesh down to some HP does go down as well. Tilted out, sees down. But now does take care of KNG though. In the meantime, BBI down to Lagoon, who switched to the Reaper a while ago. Runes goes in favour of the Team Legionnaires. Palace now 2-1 lead here for the side of 2PC. Run.
I'm glad Lagooners are finally fighting back on this map because it was looking to be leaning heavily in 2PC's favor. But now the table seems to be turning. They're up on alt economy.
In comes Orbital, in comes Molten Core, and Overclock. KNG gets free! Molten's being deployable, but again, Sir Fleesh take care. Here's some KNG, trying to focus on the fight, but now does care of Monitor, but it goes down to Legion.
I don't play games, I win them.
a close match indeed.
Already looking for re-engages into 2PC. In comes the overclock, in comes a beat for the team. Rally for Waldo though. Down goes Felicia already to the Junker Queen out of all people. So, just take care of one. We're now down to Lagoon. Unbottling Groundhog. Takes care of Lagoon. That's an in hand as well for the Groundhog player of Touch Nexus. Amplification Matrix. Also available here for the side of 2PC. Any engagement here is going to be... And that is the engagement. 1-0 down first, followed by Self-Leash. That's a 3-to-5 player count. Unfortunately, Sock goes down to Daxis and has no healing left. Followed by the venture of BBI. In comes the Tracer, hits 3 members of Legionnaires. In comes the Reckoning. The Death Blossom was also engaged there. Does only get the Immortality Field. It's gonna be a contest here, but only gonna be poor Sock on point. That is going to even up Savasa. We go over to Temple.
Flashpoint. Temple.
With this final point of Temple running, what do you think is going to be the play here? Do you think they're going to stick with this composition? No, actually, never mind. Tilted Axis goes over to Hog.
There is the very real possibility of enviro kills on this point, so might be a genius choice. We'll see.
Sock down already to Sleepy Ally. Down goes Felicia. Well, no supports here for the Roadhog. That's a get out. In comes Sock. Re-engage here. KNG also took care of BBI with a grenade. Nice hits, the Roadhog does go down to half health for a moment. Easily getting all the ways from what they did, but a rallying frag in front of the Roadhog, then goes Roadhog. Re-engage on bottom, overclocking, target for now, just take care of the he goes, the Death Blossom does not connect with anyone.
That's two.
2 members of the Legionnaires down goes the Fleesh now.
Dodge this.
Tilted Access takes care of Waldo. But now takes care of the enemy soldier of KNG.
Check this out, I am on fire!
This might just come down to the wire.
Let's do it fast!
100%, it's currently 99 to 10%. We'll see if Team 2PC are going to be able to hold this or not. Just one team fight here. Legionnaires will take this map and break this tie that we currently have. 1-all currently. There's a nade already on point from the soldier player of the map. Here comes the Reckoning. Whole hog out. With a molten core on top. But now pulled in by the nice Sleepy Alley does get the care of the Soldier player. Down goes still to Daxus. Fight going in favour of Legionnaires here. Three members currently on point for 2PCv4Console. Rally is popped, 2 members left over. So Fleece down, Socks down, BBI down, that's the flip come through, and map goes to Legionnaires. 2-1. Running.
Play of the game.
I was on the edge of my seat this whole time. I did not know which side this was gonna go. Both teams played marvelously, but CP Ally with those Rampage was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
100%. And we now look to 2PC4Console for a map choice. We go over to now to hybrid. Obviously, we've got Kings Row, Eichenwald, Midtown, and Numbani. Out of those maps, with what they've been playing, what do you think they're going to choose here?
It's always gonna be Kings Row, and just as I say this, they pick the Kings Row instantly.
And Florence out, in over BBI as well, so another substitute being picked here. No substitutions though for Legionnaires from what I've seen. And Lagoon choosing not to switch out the Widowmaker and Hitscan specialist on Wolfpack, but KNG is doing his job for those Hitscan picks as well. So I can understand it from 2 points of view, but
I am sad we are not gonna see our resident Widow expert on this Kings Row map.
Yeah, unfortunately, Matt not coming into this, but hey ho, it is what it is. We're going to be looking now at the bans here for Legionnaires. And Sleepy Ally takes away Tilted Axis's Reinhardt.
Oh, what a nasty blow from the part of 2PC, from Lagooners to 2PC. There will be no brawl for you here, says Sleepy Ally.
So most likely going to be playing the Junker Queen again. It's going to be Legionnaires here. We'll see though once we get into the game. So now the choice of ban goes to 2PC. Correct me if I'm wrong. They can't ban the same role, so it can't be. We can't be having 2 tanks, right?
Exactly. Essentially, they just protected
And
their
the
whole
Tracer ban,
their claim.
KNG not being able to play their signature Tracer.
I feel like the bans are getting a little personal here. They're targeting some specific players here.
Tilted access, no access to Reinhardt. KNG, no access to their Tracer.
The KNG with the triple dot, out of words.
100%. If depending on how this hybrid goes, we may be looking at a 5-mapper today, or we may just end up with a 4-map one here. If I'm correct in saying this, it is a first to 3 points.
No, actually, they have to play through the 5 maps because even if it was, let's say, 4-1, one of the teams would still be walking away with 1 point, which would affect their standing. So they still play through all 5 maps. The only moment where they would play more maps is if, for example, there was a draw, which I believe is only possible in Control. In that instance, each team would be awarded half a point, and if they end up 2.5 versus 2.5, then they would play an additional map for tiebreak, and then one team would walk away with 3.5 and the other one 2.5.
I think you meant hybrid, good sir.
Possibly, I'm possibly wrong. Yes. Hybrid.
And we go into game. Whilst I go grab myself a drink.
Now entering King's Row.
Chat.
Initiating
Let me know in chat right now. Who do you think will take this map? Let me know. Cast your vote right now in chat. I want to hear it from everybody. All right, some votes for Lagooners. All right, we have some votes for 2PC. And just some Vernal love.
Sorry about that. Just quickly grabbing myself a drink. Thankfully back before the game fully started.
Lagooners with the double sniper. What am I seeing here? This is gonna be interesting.
It's interesting as well that they haven't rotated Wolfpack in for this one then. If they're wanting to play this Widow, why not bring in the specialist that they've got on the bench that plays Widow?
5,
Absolutely.
4,
But Florence here playing the Genji, Vernal on the Sojourn. Tilted access on the Zarya. Diva has been picked here. Lagan sees the issue of a Zarya immediately and switches to a Sombra to assist with the breaking and ability of the bullet bubbles. On board without Omega. Point already taken by Lagooners here. Very fast flip and control of map.
Smoky notes of poison.
And immediately Tilted changes to the Roadhog. Florence takes care of Lagan. Point unlocked. K&G with 2. Vernal down, so Fleece down. On board with Diva. Going very ballsy. In comes the self-destruct as well. Remake hit goes through. To the access takes care of Waldo as well. Lagan takes care of Stop. To the access goes down to Sleepy Alley. Nano boost was engaged onto Tilted Axis as well, by the way. So that was a shutdown on top of the wall for Tilted Axis. Tilted Axis going down to the sun of HP, has to get a lot of health here. And by the way, all this time, the payload has been going. Looking at an early engage here from 2PC, but now takes care of 2, correction, 1 and a mech. Tilted access with the cleanup onto the baby Diva. Ends here. Genji Blade, Dragon Blade in back pocket. With a nano boost as well for Surf Leash. Tilted access with a whole hog. Find that out, in comes the Blade, in comes nano, slides immediately out of it. Waldo goes down, so does K&G. Does take care of the backline as well, fully down. Monitor goes down, Sleepy Alley goes down. It's going to be the Sombra on point. But now looking for the Sombra. Obviously we can see where they are. But now looking. Knows that Lagoon is nearby. He goes to D.Va. Here comes the blade. Here comes the man out. Rally is popped here. For the backline of Spark. Down goes Bernal, doesn't go Tilted Access, so this is going to be pretty much the cap now. No engage is going to be able to be had here. Spark goes down as well, late. So does a Fleesh. Florence. Oh, Florence. Forward with the Sojourn player. Already looking for that D.Va. Up to 100% on the charge up shot as well. Self-destruct out. Only connects with Tilted Access. No shield, no life. Down goes the Lion. But now to Lagoon's Virus as well. Through to point C, 3 minutes 13 left on the clock. Run!
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Run. I think he's gonna AFK. So we'll just say our thoughts then. Interesting fight there for Lagooners, however you want to say it. Very aggressive play. 3 minutes 30 in correction, 3 minutes 12 left in the bank for any potential OT time is extremely good. And KMG on the defense is going Bastion. I hope.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. There he is.
I seem to have been having some microphone troubles. No, as I was saying, that was a very convincing attack from Lagooners. With that kind of time in the bank, 2PCs are going to have to be extremely aggressive and convincing to make it a match. I am hoping to see a third and a fourth round here. I'm very excited.
KNG was just tricking me with a Bastion pick from the spawn room and chooses to go Genji. And it's going to be Tilted Access on the D.Va. Out comes the wall, immediately splits the D.Va from their spots. Wall goes down immediately. In comes the boat. On board with Tilted Access. Sees the mate. Down to the suck of HP just to go with the mate. And a very aggressive stance here from Tilted Access. Does lose back immediately. Does lose their life as well. Re-engage here from Legionnaires as well. Taking care of 3. Make that 4. Hover now in the backline. Has to die. And Fleesh with a reset as well. KNG with 3 in that.
It seemed to be in favor of 2PC, but Lagooners executed that kite beautifully, waited out those cooldowns and re-engaged immediately, taking that fight.
100%, and immediately Tilted Access, aka Gobley, losing neck, by the way. So, it's knocked down to a normal shot from Lagoon, followed by Tilted Access. So KNG does go down to Florence's Genji here. Charge up shot is ready. Sees the backline, sees it, Rissa. Does search out. Down goes Waldo. Down goes Frontier. No more support for the Rissa. Down goes the Wagon as well. KNG falls to Florence as
Objective
well.
lost. Escort the payload.
Hey there.
Very decisive fight there. 4 minutes 30 left on the clock for 2PC here. Obviously looking for a early engagement is going to be 2PC as well.
Dodge this.
Up on the high ground with a diva of their own. Sleepy ally deciding to change over to that diva. In comes the blade in the back line. Immediately taken care of by Lagoon. The access goes down, Suck goes down. Oh, but now left in no man's land. No supports to assist. Florence goes far.
Railgun still at full power.
So Felicia on the Mercy. Bob Mercy on the field. What is this? Quick play? Oh, pocket. In comes the rush. By Sock. Lawrence does take her own one, so Sock goes down. Down goes Waldo. So Felicia down, but now down. Tilted goes down. Wipe goes through in favour of Legionnaires. Or Lagooners. We're looking for any engagement here. Self-destruct out. Both supports down to Florence. Sock's immortality already utilised, by the way. Anything more is going to be this far. Florence looks small. Lagoon takes care of the Pharaoh. And KNG goes down to Tilted.
Hi there.
Whole hug out.
Not so fast. Railgun
Now
powered
sees
and
the
ready to
diva.
fire.
Two kills here for either 2PC. Just a immortality deal gain for the side of Lagooners. Payload hits with point B, 3 minutes left in the clock. Definitely going to be a finish here for the side of 2PC unless they get held for another 3 minutes. But it's time bank favours going to be the Lagooners. Unfortunately, even if they do finish.
Thanks for the help. Railgun powered and ready to fire. Nerf this.
Yeah, out comes the bomb. Self-destruct only for this with a immortality field again. Sock being heavily those. And comes the Blizzard overclock. Contested by Vernell, gets shut down by that Blizzard though. Sock goes down to Secret Ally. Rush it! Although does go down. Sleepy Ally does lose mech, but Monster does take care of the Pharaoh. The Sleepy Ally decides, you know what, I need my mech, and goes to the Foundries at ground floor. In on the angle is going to be the armor here of Munster, just over there. Up to high ground goes the side of 2PC. New now! On board with the Cassidy here for KNG. Hits the Pharaoh, by the way. The access goes down to Lagoon. seconds left. You hear it there. Florence down early. Genji getting the best of the Genji. Bernal down as well to Genji. Getting both DPS players there. Until the Fleesh. Sedaxis goes down and Sox follows suit. Only player left alive is Fleesh. From that round. Has to regroup with his team.
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left. I don't think even 2PC are going to get this one. I think it's going to go 3-1 to Lagooners. Trying to fight territory. Bernal with a kill onto Lagan. Sleep onto Tilted Access as well. Surfleash with a kill onto Waldo and Vertical. OT here. Bomb on top. With a Blizzard on top. With a Moon on top. Everything being popped to finalise this moment, last moments. But now with two. OC in the backline. Takes care of the neck off Diva as well. That's just HP goes for our purple as well.
Complete.
OT finish.
Score.
Now they need to save 3 minutes 13
Switching
for
sides.
the enemy team to get a third of point A.
Initiating.
They're fighting for the draw here. Let's see if they can pull it off.
100%. 3 minutes 12 bank as well, just to get point A, and with how quick Lagooners were on their first attack phase, I think that's going to go very quickly.
Ready for battle.
I would tend to agree with you here.
Again, Lagooners here, Legion on the Hanzo, KNG Widow with the Zarya pick this time round from Sleepy Alley ally with the Sim from Florence here.
5,
Deciding not to
3, 2, 1.
waste time,
Attackers
deciding to
incoming.
try and burn time as much as possible.
Objective
Let's get our out. And switch over to from Lagan to Far. All turrets are dealt with by the Zarya immediately. In comes Zarya onto point. Sleepy Alley not taking time. KNG finds himself leash. On board with Widowmaker. Sleepy Alley takes care of Florence. Good access takes care of Sleepy Alley. Sliver of HP goes for now. Immediately gets all the support that he needs. But now goes down to Lagan.
2PC playing that peekaboo game around the hostile here.
Salt goes down to the Widowmaker. Florence takes care of two. Florence going down to herself for HP. Widowmaker wants to start Genji. Tilted access takes care of Sleepy Alley. Yeah! Tilted also takes care of KNG. Zarya again, looking for the engagement here. Now going to be KG onto the Cassidy. In comes the Rorschach, but in comes a well-timed Graviton Surge. Sock down though, KG takes her two. Make that free! On board with the Cassidy.
This ends now.
No, that's not the Cassidy. That is game though. No touch, they're able to go. Lagooners go 3-1. As he said, though, we go to push. If you
Play
are
of the game.
2PC, where do you go? As we watch this Widowmaker play again from KNG, we was wondering why he was in over Wolfpack. This is why.
Ooh, beautiful. For a second there, it looked like 2PC was gonna pull it off with their little peekaboo bunkering around the hotel, not letting Lagooners get themselves comfortable on the point. But when the ultimates came online, it was just too much pressure on 2PCs, and they could not sustain the onslaught.
100%, and as I said, we go to push now. Rudasapi picked here from 2PC. Ooh, it's going to be bands of Sojourn from Lagoon, so unfortunately for now, not able to play their signature Sojourn.
I was gonna say, Runasapi seems like a pick made in heaven for 2PC. Vernal being able to abuse those long sidelines on the Sojourn, but it seems like it was shut down by the Lagooners.
Yeah, 100%. And they're bringing, they're having a Brigitte ban from the side of 2PC, which is interesting. Probably to deal with the Waldo Brigitte. I don't know. That's an interesting call there from 2PC.
Well, Runasapi can because of his long winding pattern, has those long sightlines, but a lot of tight quarters where Brawl can abuse short range. So taking out that break out off the board might impair the ability to run those kinds of comps effectively. So we will see what happens. They might have to rely on the Lucio.
100%. Although Monta being able to play this Ana again, we didn't see it at all in. We did see it on King's Row, just towards point C, which was an interesting call from Monitor to wait that long to switch to the Ana, after seeing that they've played a lot of the Roadhog. With this, do you think Tilted is going to go back to Reinhardt, or do you try and play something else? No, Wolf has not played at all catch. We thought that maybe he was going to play on the King's Row, but no. No substitutes have been made as of yet. The only team that have been substituting is 2PC. And talking about 2PC with their swapping nature, BBI backing over for ends. Obviously giving time for both DPS players to do their thing. Yeah, that's something that I was thinking about, to be honest. Ace is the fact that KNG is a higher rank, but we're supposed to be letting people play no matter what their rank is. We shouldn't be, you know, forcing people to sit on the bench just because of their rank. But yeah. Welcome in everybody that's just joining in. We are currently onto the final map of the match. We are currently 3-1 to Lagooners. Fair enough, Nightmare. Fair enough. But yeah. Oh, well, Atlas was here momentarily. He dipped so fast, yeah, he really did. But yeah, we're just waiting here. Lagan has decided to step away momentarily for reasons. He's getting food. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. And into game we go.
Welcome to Runasaki.
So right now we're looking at also choosing the Mercy. We'll see what they decide to pick here. Normally how a push map goes, it like a don't know what happened there.
Welcome to Runasaki.
As we'll say.
Initiating match.
And still no swaps here for the side of Lagooners. So no Wolfpack as well as no I can't remember who their substitute is. Ah, fixing fans. Ah, that's what happened. Cool. As we'll say, like a flashpoint, you want to pick your hero before the doors open, ready and waiting.
Hello, hello.
So no messing around. And we go back to the control map specialty of the Lagooners here.
4,
Sleepy Alley, Ball,
2,
Lagan,
1.
Sombra,
Objective
KNG,
unlocks in
Tracer,
30 seconds.
Kiriko, Moira. As we look at Tilted Access on the Reinhardt, but now on the Cassidy. PPI on the on this Torbjorn to attempt to stop this Tracer from being a pain in the backline. Stop on the Lucio and a Kiriko for Leash. Which backline goes for ball backline? It's over there. Main fight gonna be with this ball. Down goes Lagan to the turret. Out of all things, PPI goes down. It takes care of the ally. KNG sees the Reinhardt coming towards him. They don't want any of that. But now, takes care of Monster. On board with Cassidy. Already we look at the stats here. And no surprise, the main person who's been getting the kills is PPI. Already towards the checkpoint. And in comes JQ into the now CP ally, sees the Cassidy, takes care of them, so Leash goes down for suit by Lager. Salt goes down to KNG, Sleepy Ally takes care of the tilted axis, and that is going to be a team fight with in favour of Lagooners. Run!
Enemy forward spawn room
So yeah, having a few rank problems still. Anti-Nate already hit into tilted access, so having to play a little bit more safe here for this re-engagement. In comes the charge, does not connect with anything other than a wall, and the bot still gets pushed by the Reaper and the Tracer. KNG down to 7 HP, has to utilise rewind to get a little bit of health back. Ajax from top!
Oh no, not the Ajax. That is a hard blow to take as a Lucio player.
I heard the beat and I saw immediately get shut down. No one got any effects of the overhealth. BBI getting focused there by the team with half health before they'll be on player. He got some shatter hits free!
Feel better?
Vernal with 2. Third person who was hitting that was Voldo and was able to get out with their life. Warrior player. Just over. Torrent doing that job on board with the run out. Spawn has been got in advance for 2PC here. Looking to take this 2-3. Have to play all 5 maps. They do. In comes the man out onto Death Boss has been Reaper gets shut down by Talented. Also goes down. Lagan takes care of Talented, down goes Vernal. The shutdown though of the Reaper ult from the Reinhardt there. Very much necessary to keep the team alive, keep a potential push and contest going. Already back due to the forward spawns is going to be this team of 2PCv4Console. Down goes Lagan already. To the Nexus, doesn't look anything.
I think we're outnumbered. Cleanse. The battle.
That goes one side to this, flashback. In comes Lagan takes care of the Leash.
Took the robot. Don't let it move a single step.
Down to half health goes KNG.
Much better. We've taken the robot. Stand behind me, friend.
In comes the beat. No Ajax this time. Hits all 5 members as well. But I think attempted for a shot at that, but got shut down. But it does show that he still has the shatter on in hand as well. Lagoon goes out. BBI, by the way, goes to Tracer in all of that. No more Torbjorn. So Felicia takes care of someone in... Here comes the Reinhardt. I had tilted before I saw tilted. CCV already popped here from Felicia. Obviously thinks that it was necessary for that extra healing and in comes the shatter. Nothing gained though. Perfectly blocked from the tank of CPI. Lagoon takes care of BBI. Here comes the nano boost onto the Reinhardt. Reinhardt with a nano. Into the back line goes tilted, but down goes tilted to a nade of all things. So hopefully she goes down as well.
Can you still hear me, Sergeant?
I still hear you. Hello.
Perfect. No, 2PC with this huge advance just now needs to be smart with their ults and kite out the ultimates from Team Lagoon, and they'll be in good shape.
Russian contestant. In comes the shatter. No block. In comes the moon and the full spawn hits the back line. No follow up here, but we got BBI back on the Torbjorn. Does take care of one, at least. For now, let's go down to the ammo. Hold on now. Lagoon is taking care of Bot getting there for his spawn now. Fights now necessary for 2PCv4Console to regain this bot and regain advantage. Lagoon takes care of tilted. In comes the visor on board with the soldier player. Very close to the is this barricade of full Legionnaires. Just as I'm going in, as I'm looking over the position without the barrier. Hits 2, I believe.
60 seconds remaining.
And the Torb gets a kill with the hammer. Voice form regained here for the side of 2PCv4Console. Looking at the position in here, May and Zen upon this angle. Voice form out, hits the turret out of all things. Both the charges out for each of the Reinhardts. And a miss here. Let's go, both the charges out again. Out comes the shatter hit. Tilted hits. Tilted. Down goes 3 members by the Reinhardt.
We're about to go in overtime here, and 2PCs have a significant ultimate advantage. They might just be able to finish this right then and there.
4 ults here for 2PC, as you alluded to here by Ronan. With a potential... Here comes the beat, here comes the moon, here goes the wall. Hits the Juno, then goes KG, here comes the Bossy Core as well. Regain bot control. You don't need to push it any further. Overtime bleeds away. 3-2. 2PCv4Console getting a little bit of a swing back. Sorry for the
2PC's V4 consoles not given their skin for free, limiting the number of points that Lagooners can take
this
away
again,
home.
this beautiful charge. Ready? Here it comes. Onto the Kiri's head. Follow up his
Big slam!
And that is going to be match. Run, final thoughts.
I am very happy to see that this matchup was as close as it was. It is. I'm glad to see that at least the first match was not one-sided. We might see some of those down the road, but they definitely gave us a great show here tonight. Vernal being absolutely disgusting on the Sojourn. I mean, Sleepy Ally with the big plays on the ball, on the Queen, on the Rhine. KMG being an absolute menace on the Tracer. Monter with the nades. There was a lot to see, a lot to enjoy. I hope everybody in the audience enjoyed it as much as I did.
KG was honestly a lot better at the cast and Widow than Tracer. Lol. Enjoyed it. Fair enough. Ace, fair enough.
That is true. That is true.
For all members that are in the audience, can I get votes for player of the match, please? Ronan, I'll go with your thoughts and your reasoning for your choice of player of the match. First of all,
I
no,
believe
it can be from either team. Ace.
I believe on the side of 2PCv4Console, I have to go with Vernal. The aggression, just hitting those rails, getting those picks, taking the angles and the high grounds that were necessary, just in a very consistent manner, was absolutely pivotal for 2PC to come back. When it comes to Lagooners, I think I'll give it to Sleepy Ally.
Okay.
Being
KG
extremely
played
dominant.
the Sojourn for Lagooners Nightmare. Okay. So we've got both Sojourn players of Vernal and KNG being voted right now in the chat.
The BBI tour was actually pretty surprising. I will give you that, Mr. Fluffs. I will agree with you there. The turret placement was absolutely chef's kiss.
Yes. But yes, it was interesting to see what was happening. Let's see if any of the teams want to join in. I don't think so.
See if we can
Monster deadlifted King's Row, in my opinion. Yeah, there was times where Monitor definitely did. We'll see what the teams have to say for themselves. I see if Lorenz is here, Vernal is here. Welcome. Sock is here now. There is Fleesh.
let's invite our captains up here, Mr. Fleesh.
There he is. Fleesh, first of all, commiserations on but a very hardly thought out A lot of the maps were looking a lot closer than what it was in the past. Thoughts on how your team did overall? There's Lagoon.
We did good overall. Like we had one scrim before this match to like help us prepare, but it wasn't enough. But we're gonna keep on working, keep on fixing those holes. I'll be VOD revealing the codes with help from Inferno if he wants to help. If I'll be VOD reviewing codes, just helping the team improve and getting us all together for the future matches we have coming up.
Fair enough. We have also got Lagoon here in the box. Hello, Lagoon.
Good morning.
Well, good evening, good sir. Congratulations on a 3-2 victory, first of all. As I said to Sir Felicia, it was extremely close at all times. How do you feel?
I don't think it was close. I'd like to think it more of like sandbagging, maybe. We wanted to give them some points.
Okay.
You do realize, Lagan, that this is a point system tournament, and you're quite literally shooting yourself in the foot.
We knew we were already in the top 5. We looked at their roster and thought, you know what, they could struggle. So we wanted to give them some points.
Wow.
Okay.
I know
Some harsh words.
He's having a rough time after that XP. Wanted to make him feel good. Don't worry about
it. Okay.
Lago with the disrespect, everybody.
Nah, it was a good game.
In all fairness, it was a very fun match to watch. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of really close calls. It came down to the wire, especially on Suravasa. It was a beautiful comeback. At first, 2PC looked like they were dominating and taking it, and then Lagooners just kind of came back, and that last point was just kind of, it was down to the wire. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. You guys gave us some great Overwatch to watch today. Thank you. That was awesome.
Tracer on 130 ping. Holy heck! Ollie, did you really do that?
You can't play Cass on that ping. Your gun shoots twice. It's insane.
Although what are you on about? You played all the game. What are you on about? That's a good point about choices for players being brought in. When it came to King's Row, you have a specialist for Widowmaker on the bench. Why didn't you bring in Wolfpack? Legion?
We're saving him.
Okay.
He's our secret source.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
Can't let my secrets out.
Fair enough.
I'm looking at Atlas. He's gonna get it.
Fair enough. Obviously, VODs will be available for all teams, but it's up to you. Fleesh, we saw that you was flipping in and out Florence as well as... Are they here? I don't think they're here. My brain's now messing up. BBI. Was there a reason why for map choices for why you was bringing in BBI, or was it just try and get the player as a little bit more time to play with the team?
No, there was thought behind it, like for like still I'm stumbling my words, but like they both have like some like they have some heroes that are good at good up like Florence, key 2 heroes, Genji Reaper. We brought like for Kings, we bring him for that because it's more of a more high ground oriented. Like he can be able to contest that more into BBI. Yeah, he can play those heroes, but we have him like mainly for the Torb, as you see, like have him for the Tracer, Sombra, Venture, like all those other heroes. And then we just rotate him out with depending on which hero pool's gonna be better going into each map.
Fair enough. If I had to ask you two captains who you thought on your team was the best player and your player of the match, who would you vote and why? We'll go with you first, Lagan, since you won.
I'd like to say Sleepy Alley. He came in clutch today. Wasn't sure if he was going to make it. He came in. He didn't have a plan. He picked what his gut said, and we went with it. It went really well.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ollie, are you KNG in game? Is that who you was?
That is
Yeah.
Ollie. Yeah.
Okay.
Ollie is KNG.
I thought I'd ask because I knew Ollie was playing. I just didn't know what their name in game was. Fleesh, we'll go to you. Your player of the match and why?
I just my boy Vernal gets picked out of nowhere or just clutches up unwinnable team fights.
Okay. Do you want to know the votes from the audience?
From the audience, it also looks like on the side of the 2PC, it's going to be Vernal easily. From the side of Lagooners, it's a bit more divided. There was a couple votes for BBI and Lagan.
Yeah.
BBI ain't on my team.
Yeah, that's BBI is 2PCv4Console. But yes.
Yes. Also, there was some votes for Sleepy. So personally, if I had to cast my votes, it would be Sleepy for Lagooners, and 2PC would be Vernal.
Yep. And that is exactly how I'm going about this. Vernal, you are getting player of the match for 2PCv4Console, and Sleepy Alley, you have the player of the match for the side of Lagooners. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you.
And I don't think he's here anymore, so I can say this clearly. Unfortunately, I didn't get the big slam from Godly. I apologize. I tried to apologize in advance. I have apologized on stream and to the audience because I was trying to show off where you guys were compared to where the payload was for Felicia's team, and I missed the shatter from Godly. But anyway. But yes, congratulations you both. Again, congratulations to Lagooners for the 3-2 victory. There was a lot of close matches, especially looking at the Luzhong Tower. That was very back and forth. Very back and forth also on Saravasa. You guys didn't really want to make my job easier, take it? OP character, fair enough. I believe I lost the hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I asked the question, Lagan.
Oh, what was the question, sorry?
Can you explain what went down with the Saravasa? Did you want to make my job easy, or say more hard? Because it was back and forth a lot on that Saravasa map.
Let me go see. I don't even remember what that map is.
It was a 3-2 to Lagooners.
I remember this map.